Guess who's back, guys? I know it's been a while. It's actually been about a week or so since I've uploaded a commentary here on the channel because I've been bombarding you guys with montages and killtages from, Call of Duty to Battlefield, and that's going to continue here in the last couple of weeks of October. I actually have some more montages coming out from other AOVI clan members alongside of my farewell Black Ops 3 montage as well, and more gameplays, more nuclear gameplays coming up. Speaking of nuclear gameplays, the guest gameplay that you guys are going to watch today is provided to you guys by CandyGir1, and she does drop a nuclear here on the map Knockout in this game of Safeguard using the Brecci 205, of course her favorite gun to use here in Black Ops 3. Man, this game is pretty much all but done. I mean, it's all said and done, right? We have a couple more weeks. The Infinite Warfare beta already released for PlayStation 4 this past weekend. There was a lot of feedback given on the game. I want to get a little bit into that here in this commentary. And of course, we're finally going to get the Infinite Warfare beta for Xbox One here this weekend. So I know this weekend coming up, I'm pretty much going to be just behind my BenQ monitor the whole weekend. Probably order out for pizza every night, and I'm just going to grind Infinite Warfare and play the hell out of it. And then of course I'll give you guys my feedback on what I think about it once I actually play it, because I haven't played it as of yet. I'm pretty much going to talk about what I've seen so far in the game. Of course, I've seen a lot of gameplay here on YouTube. I've watched a lot of live streams with Infinite Warfare beta gameplay. So I've seen a lot of players play. I've seen a lot of different styles. I've seen a lot of different guns. I've seen the few maps that they did allow us to play, or they will allow us to play. And I'm going to give you guys just my thoughts on what I've seen so far. Now, first off, of course, there are the YouTubers out there, the Call of Duty YouTubers. I even hesitate to call them Call of Duty YouTubers because most of them complain about every Call of Duty title. Ever since they've started their channel, all they do is complain about Call of Duty, complain about Call of Duty, complain about Call of Duty. To me, those are not Call of Duty players. I don't even really go towards those channels for any kind of reviews or, gameplays or anything like that. Most of the time, these players, they're really not even good at the game. I saw one guy stream for a little bit live, and he was just complete trash at the game. And then the next day I saw him streaming, because of course I get the recommendation videos there on the front page of YouTube, and he was streaming, and his new title for the stream was Infinite Warfare Beta Sucks, gonna play COD 4 Remastered. And it just shows that, a lot of these people think the game sucks because they are incapable of playing it. It really comes down to that. I mean, I hate to be, sound arrogant or be that guy, but to be honest, I think a lot of people have these negative comments towards the game because they're not particularly good at it. They think they're going to pick up the controller and they're going to drop a nuclear their first run, or they're going to carry their team to every victory. Now, if that was to happen, then most likely they would say this is the greatest Call of Duty of all time because they're good at it. It's a direct correlation there. If a person is good at the game, they're going to enjoy the game. They're going to say it was a good game. Of course, there's going to be those players that are still good at the game that have their issues with the game. For instance, Black Ops 3, in a lot of people's opinions, that was an okay Call of Duty. A lot of people were good at that Call of Duty, but even then there was a lot of issues with it, which I have to agree with. But when it comes to this Infinite Warfare, and plus two, it's a beta. And I know a lot of people out there are saying, oh, well, this is the game that's already been shipped. They've already sent out the disc. Now, that is true. But the game that they send out in the disc that you guys are going to download on your Xbox or PSN is not the final copy of the game, okay? I mean, look how much Black Ops 3 has changed from the day it was released, okay? I mean, they can change everything from lighting in the game, to textures in the game, to colors, to weapon balancing. There's so many things now that can be changed just by a patch, just by an update. So, of course, this is the beta. This is just the bare bones game itself. Now, will this be the same game that is shipped? Of course not. There's going to be probably a massive update that comes with that disc. It's going to be probably a 15 to 20 gig update, and you're going to have to give it time to do it. But once it's done, it's probably going to be a completely different game with a different look. There may be more textures and more colors added. Who knows what they're going to do to it? So again, the game is not finalized, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of patches throughout its lifespan. So there's still a lot of things that are going to change with Infinite Warfare. But what I've seen so far, the game looks just like Black Ops 3. It does. It really looks identical. The movement looks identical, a little bit different. The maps, though, I will say, look a little bit more like Ghost maps. It seems like there's a lot of flanking routes. It's not really that much of a traditional 3-lane maps as we got in Black Ops 3. That worries me a little bit. That can be a headache. That was a headache in Ghost. But at least we have a dependable UAV system. And I saw a lot of people saying, well, people are spamming UAVs. Of course, it's the beta. That's only pretty much the score streaks we get to use in the beginning are UAVs. And everybody's going to use a UAV because you're still trying to get accustomed to all the classes and everything and what works for you. And you got to give yourself time to grow in these games. You really do. You got to give yourself time to adjust. You just got to play them. You got to grind them. And, you know, by January, February, you're going to have a better grasp of the game, and I think more people will end up liking it. The one thing that is scary, that does kind of concern me a little bit, is snipers are back. I have watched a lot of live streams from Homage and stuff, and the sniping looks a little strong. I hope they do nerf it a little bit. I'm not really looking forward to another Black Ops 2 year where snipers are just hitting you from all angles, hip fire, no scope, all that stuff. That could be a pain in the ass. That's one thing I do agree with. I hope they nerf it a little bit, and it's just not that powerful as it was in the beta. You know, it just reminds me of some of the things that were really, really powerful in the Black Ops 3 beta that ended up getting nerfed. The Razorback, the Black Hats. So again, this is a time of transition. All these people that say, oh, they canceled their pre-orders, are not going to play Infinite Warfare, the game sucks. Again, you guys got to be careful for those type of reviews. Those are, first off, really not Call of Duty players. For you to make that much of a drastic decision just from a beta just shows you really don't care about the game. You never were a fan of the series. And as being a fan of the series, I'm going to give you guys an honest review. And again, it's going to be one that is based on the beta itself. You know, you really can't give a review until the game comes out and you play it for a while. It's all about adjusting to the new title and getting to learn the maps and getting to learn the mechanics and the weapons. And once you do all that, if you still have issues with the game, then that's probably the proper time to voice them then. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, guys, I got another video for you coming soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for all your views, subscribes, and likes. This is Nessinator. I appreciate it all. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I am out.